Hey guys, Matt Dancho here, and today I figured I'd show you guys the insides of a package that I'm working on called Pytimetk. And I've been working on this package for a while, but this is the internal guts of everything that we've got going on. So today, I think what I'm going to do, since I'm doing a little bit of work on this package, I'm trying to get it upgraded for both Pandas and Polars here, and this is the GitHub workflows. So Pandas and Polars have gone through massive change from going from the 1.0 to 2.0 and 2.2, and then Polars as well. Now what I'm trying to do is get it upgraded to 1.0 plus, which is proving to be actually quite a challenge because they've made so many breaking changes to Polars for good reason, I'm sure, to make it faster, better, whatever. But it is, as a package person who's creating a Python package, is kind of like a challenge. So I figured I'd go through, since I spent all yesterday taking a break from my AI course on it, I figured I'd give you guys a little bit of background about it. So what I do when I build a package, a Python package, is there's the source files here, which is like basically all of the functionality in your package. So how Pytimetk works is, and what we're doing is focusing on how to work with time series. And one of the big things with time series is you need speed, which is why Polars is a big deal. So the challenge, though, is when you integrate some of these packages that are like such fast changing packages like Polars, it becomes a challenge to maintain backwards compatibility. So here's an example. Let's take a look at one of the functions here. Let's look at let's just do the rolling function. So this is one. This one's actually broken right now, but the idea here is inside of this augment rolling. What this does is it does like a lot of rolling calculations. This is the documentation for that function here, and then internally we have these engine arguments. So you can have pandas or you can do Polars. And I think that because of some of the changes that Polars has made, they, that one's unfortunately with 1.0 plus is broken. So anyways, inside of this, basically there's two different functions for this one function. It actually like splits it out into two different paths. If you want to use pandas internally, it has this function, and then Polars internally, it has this function. And then you can see here the pandas version has this functionality here, and then the Polars function has this functionality. And this is the stuff that when you go in and go to change it, I think this rolling apply no longer exists. So that's the thing that I'm going to be working on. But anyways, so that's kind of what I'm trying to do now is we're going to be moving to a 1.0 version of project. What we're going to do is this is going to be a 1 in front of here, 1.0.0. So right now it's .9000. It's the development version, and typically what happens as you grow your package and make breaking changes to it, which is what Polars did. They were at like 0.17. And then eventually they went to a 1.00 because they made a bunch of breaking changes. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade Pytimetk to 1.00 because that's going to include, we aren't going to support pandas, 1.5 anymore because there's just been too many changes. Or there's same thing with Polars. We aren't going to support Polars, anything less than 1.00 because there's just been too many changes, and it's really tough to like keep a package that supports everything over the especially like when Polars goes through these major changes. And that's what we want to do. We want to keep this package up to date. So how do I do that? How did I know that things broke? That's where tests come in. So there's this test here, and inside of these tests you can see we're testing out a lot of the different functionality. How do we do that? So I'm going to run this thing called PyTest, and what we're going to see is there's going to be a few failed tests. Most of them are going to pass, but because of the big changes to both pandas and Polars, there are some things that I still need to fix, and I'm going to show you that. So I ran PyTest. It's testing out all of these different tests in here, and we're seeing these FF, that means 2 of the tests failed. This one failed. We got a failure here. And does that mean this package is a bad package? No, heck no. It just means that with some of the newer polars, some of these, some of the functionality is now broken. And you can see here now I have 4 failed tests. So, if you guys, just to kind of give you a little bit of background, yesterday when I ran this, I had 26 failed tests. So I spent all of taking a break from the AI course to, upgrade this package and get it working with the latest polars, with the latest pandas. And I squashed 22 different, bugs and fixed a lot of the code. And that's part of the reality of becoming a data scientist and a software developer, is that you're going to be doing this type of stuff a lot, where you have to upgrade things and you have to change things and keep things up to date. And it's tough work. A lot of it goes unnoticed. So, I want to kind of give you a little bit of the background behind some of that. So today, what I'm going to be doing, probably, maybe a little bit more this week, is working on fixing some of these issues. Probably focusing on the rolling function first, because that's one of the most important. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to be focused on. All right. So anyways, I guess to wrap up here, that's kind of how the package is set up, and that's what I'm doing with the package to upgrade. So let's just talk real quick about some of these GitHub actions. So what I'm doing here in Pytimetk is I'm testing out the package with the latest versions of all the packages, like Pandas, Polars, etc. I'm testing those out with different Python versions. So 3.9, 3.10, 3.11, 3.9. This is on Mac OS. The only operating system we're not testing is Windows right now. And what this does is it gives me that comfort with, that my package is going to be up to date for most of the latest Python versions. I still need to add 3.12 in here. There might be, I think there is an issue with 3.12 because one of the dependencies I think doesn't work with 3.12 for whatever reason. Polars checks though. So polars, what I'm doing here now is holding constant Python version at say 3.9, and then I'm testing the latest version of polars, and then also with some of the different, some of the other versions of polars that I want to support, like 1.2. Notice that I'm not testing on 0.19.10, and that's just because the functionality from 1.0, I basically have to decide whether or not I'm going to support that. So version Pytimetk 1.0.0 will only support polars 1.00 plus. So, and then same thing with pandas, where I'm going to test out different versions of pandas. So I want to support pandas version 2.2 and above. So that's what I'm going to be testing here, and then all the latest versions as more pandas versions comes out, and as they improve the software, I'm going to test all of those as well. So why do I do this? Because I run these once a month, these GitHub actions. So what this cron schedule here is going to do is it's going to run these tests once a month, and it's going to basically run all these tests in here automatically for me on GitHub on a server somewhere else, and it's going to give me an email if any of them fail. And that's what helps me understand the health of my package. So to sum up things, it's really good to have tests, make unit tests, lots of unit tests like these where you test things out and you actually build this stuff the right way. So so half the battle is creating the functionality, and then the other half the battle is creating the tests. And then once you just set up these workflows, it kind of runs the unit tests for you automatically and helps you understand the health of your package. All right, so hope you like this video. If you guys like it, check it out and put a comment below if you liked it or what you liked about it, and if you have other questions in the future, and I'll do more of this stuff. If not, no big deal. We'll switch back to whatever else you want to talk about. All right, see you soon. Bye-bye.